Young people struggling with anxiety or depression are especially at risk during this pandemic. I am joined by Melissa Deasy, a program manager at the Institute of Living with Hartford Hospital. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So during non-COVID times, I know you see a lot of children and adolescents in your outpatient programs. What are you seeing now with COVID?
So, due to the disruption in normal daily routines and the social distancing, all of our youth are struggling. So what we're seeing is an increase in depressive and anxiety symptoms, and that could include sad mood, poor sleep, excessive worry. We're also seeing an increase in family conflict because families are home 24/7 all together without any outlets.
Now, so what do you recommend for parents to do if we see our children struggling?
So parents are doing their best during this time, and we are offering additional supports to help parents during this time. But what you could do at home is, keep children feeling safe. So limit their amount of time they're listening to the news media. And when they do, make sure it's supervised. We want to make sure they're keeping as much normalcy with routine as possible. So making sure they're getting up, getting dressed, doing their schoolwork, breaks in between. How do we implement some normalcy during this time? It's also important that they're getting good sleep and self-care. Self-care is huge for parents and youth, how to take care of themselves and how to take care of others. I think those are all really good points, as well as enjoying family fun time. Get back to family game night, whether it's puzzles, whether it's a video game together, whether it's theme nights or spa days. There's family hikes that are going on. This is a really nice opportunity to have that family togetherness.
Yes, sometimes you get a little resistance, especially from the teenagers, but I know it's important. What additional support or treatment do you think people need? Like, how do you know if I need to get extra help now for my child?
That's a great point. I think to be able to say it's okay not to be okay. And even though we are physically distant, it's important to still stay socially connected. So some tips we really encourage our parents to look for, some signs and symptoms, would be several days of feeling depressed and anxious. So sad mood, isolating themselves from family and friends, not doing their schoolwork, maybe increase in some irrational thoughts. So those are areas to look for. Of course, also, if they're talking about self-harm, suicidal thoughts, or displaying some risky behaviors. Those are all really good points that parents can look for.
Thank you so much for being with us, Melissa. We appreciate it.
We are so happy, and I just want to add that here at the Institute of Living and the Child and Adolescent Program, we are continuing to offer all the services, and it's all being moved to telehealth, and that includes intakes, family sessions, extra parent support groups, and group and individual therapy. So we are here, we're willing to help and support, and thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you.